to turn our attention to the tuning pegs. I did order some fresh ones. Unfortunately, they were a little bit wrong. The diameter for these holes was a little bit too small, so the ferrules were just falling out. So we are going to be using our original guys. They're not too bad. I will probably replace these with something down the road, but for now, I just want to get this thing playing again. So I'm going to reinstall our ferrules. That one's really cracked. I might glue that back on later. Alright, so now it's time for, well, we can put the saddle back on, and then it's going to be time to think about the nut. I did pick up a new nut, and that's going to sit right there. First I'm going to actually kind of clean this pocket out just a little bit, just very gently with a file. I don't want to scuff the finish, but I do want this to be a nice smooth spot for the nut to sit on. And that will go right there. I do like to normally put dotted glue on there, but before I do that, we're going to string this up, or at least put both E strings on there. And what we're going to do is I'm going to check the action at the first fret, and that'll tell me if I need to drop this lower or raise it up. And then also if we've got a little bit of buzzing, I can go in with a file and dress up these string seats. So let's grab some strings. Alright, so I've got both E strings in place to check the fit of our nut. And if you can see, that gap is pretty big. So I'm going to probably want to file about an 1/8 inch off the bottom of this nut on both sides. Probably a little bit more on the high side. And if you're wondering, I'm using some D'Addario 9s. It's what I had kicking around, and I wanted 9s because they are the I wanted a light gauge string on this since I'm a little concerned about the truss rod. So yeah, that's kind of what we're going to run with. I had a few other things in the bin, but those are the only 9s I found. So yeah, let's file that nut and try it again. And this is at least allegedly a proper bone nut. Got off the old Amazon for a couple bucks. Loads the file up real fast. Better, but again, I got a lot more filing to go. Alright, that's some much better action. Got it glued in with just 2 dots of super glue, just enough to hold it in place. That way it's still serviceable. So now it's going to be time to restring the whole thing. All right, there you go. Got it all strung up. Still haven't clipped those. Also 1032 is the same thread as my Strat, so we got the whammy bar working. So, yeah, that's it. Basically, I just got to get it inside and plug it in and play it. All right, that's going to be it for today. And if you're wondering what it sounded like, you've been hearing it for most of this video. I tried to do a lot of the recording background music for this recorded from that guitar. So that's going to be it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.